So far, this has been like a walk in the park. But if you really want to put in the hard work, you're gonna have to be willing to get dirty, to dig deeper, right? To dig for gold. Because self-knowledge and healing is gold. For this exercise, you only gonna need a piece of paper, a pen or a pencil, and a pair of scissors. So take your piece of paper and just make some cuts. Pretty much like this. And now just cut in the middle. What did you get? Well, small pieces of paper. Right. A bunch of them, in fact. What are you gonna write on those? Well, today we are going to dethrone some gods. A couple of them. More precisely, the gods that you held in high regard when you were a kid. So you kind of have to go back in time and think about those people, things, and circumstances that had a lot of power over you. So what do I mean by gods? I mean people, circumstances, and things that kind of made you feel powerless. Now it's the time when you, if you haven't got the chance to read the disclaimer, please go back and read it. Or if you want, read it again. It's very important. So those are the people, the things, and their circumstances that made you feel that you have no power, no say over your own life, that made you feel small, quiet, silent, powerless. Afraid. They had so much power over you that only one word, one look, one move was enough to make you or break you. So one word from them was enough to ruin your day, to change your mood. They were that powerful. And now, truly speaking, we were the ones who gave away our power. We kind of gave them that power over us, but we were only kids. I mean, be kind to yourself. All you wanted to do was to survive and to be accepted and loved and cared for. So yeah, you didn't have much choice. So on those little pieces of paper, I want you to write down in 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe a sentence, few words. Name those people and those things and circumstances that made you feel that way. For example, I don't know, my toxic parents, my mom and dad, a relative, a big brother, the big sister, and a teacher, a toxic friend, or things like money or the lack of it, poverty. Your neighborhood, so on and so forth. You know best. So when everything is done, it's time for you to take back your power. It's time to dethrone them, right? Because now you're grown up. Now you are supposed to have the power, the say over your own life, right? How are you going to release that? Well, this is the moment when you can be creative. You can burn this paper, you can erase it, you can bury it. Rule number 1, don't hurt yourself in the process. Rule number 2, if this exercise makes you angry, frustrated, out of control, take a deep breath, or just simply postpone it. Don't hurt another in the process. And rule number 3, don't set your own house on fire. It's simple, right? We're not kids anymore. And in order for this exercise to actually work, I hope that you do understand that you also have to take action in real life. If on this piece of paper you wrote, "My toxic family," then you're also going to have to learn how to stand up to them in real life. How to resist or just ignore their manipulation techniques. Or you just have to learn how to disengage. This doesn't mean that you can't be respectful. You can't have a normal conversation or dialogue with your parents, with your family, or you're not open anymore to their advice or to their opinion. This means only that you get to rule over your life for the first time ever. Thank you for the lessons, but I want to take my power back. I'm not a kid anymore. So, goodbye.